Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Got a little bit of content today, some messages, maybe some cards. There's a whole line there that came out last night that I think feels like it's going to be messages for the collective. So welcome in, welcome back, or welcome. All videos are timeless, but I'm guided to say that today is July 4th, 2026, 250-year anniversary of this country. Okay, so cheers. Also want to note that this physical avatar arrived here during the bicentennial, so 1976, and I will be 50 this year. So there is significance 55 on the timer to the way my soul coded its contract here. The timing, the unlocking, the events, all of it. For not just myself, but for the collective consciousness. Do I know all the answers? Nope. Still walking blindfolded on the path and given the breadcrumbs and the the puzzle pieces and the clues as I go, because there are signs, there are synchronicities, there is information all around you all of the time, but they have got you so distracted, so confused, caught up in the chaos, the nonsense, the bullshit, the programming, the conditioning, the religious belief systems, the governmental whatever it is, they've got you caught the fuck up. When you pause and you go deep and you pay your attention, you see the messages everywhere, because they are everywhere, literally everywhere, hidden in plain sight. Maybe you've been hidden in plain sight just like me. If you know, you know. All right, and I believe the message today for the Yogi tea, we're not doing coffee right now. Decided yesterday that I wasn't going to do coffee for a few days, maybe the month, I don't know, whatever I feel like. So what belongs to you shall come to you. So what belongs to you shall come to you. What belongs to you shall come to you. So remember, what is yours by your birthright, your soul, will never pass you by. There might be delays, there might be redirections, that's just divine protection, maybe some lessons still needed to be learned, right? So what is yours will not pass you by. It's exactly what that message says, same, but different, okay? So, on this day, I've said this before, there's good and evil everywhere. Everywhere, everything is polarity. That's this planet. That's what this is. So please use your discernment. Please use your discernment moving forward more so than ever. And understand there has been a lot of hidden agendas, a lot of hidden truth, a lot of hidden knowledge and wisdom that's going to be coming out, a lot of hidden demonic, dark shit that's been taken in on this planet. There's a lot that's going to be coming out, and it's going to be rocking everyone's world a little differently. So you come back to your discernment, your heart, your soul, you have all the answers. Nothing outside of you has all of the answers. Okay? Question things. Get curious. Okay? This is just a little short message to say, maybe just pay your mind and your attention and slow down and get present. Remember, all you have is right now. And all that is right now is the eternal now. Right? Everything's happening at once, past, present, and future, but it's all happening now. It's already happened, and it's happening right now. So all we have is this eternal now. And the 422 on the timer. So the biggest message that has been coming across, not through just me, is becoming present. What do you see right now besides me, besides yourself? What do you see if you're present? Do you see the plants? Do you see the lights? Do you see the mug 444? Do you hear the ocean waves in the background? What do you hear in your reality? What do you see in your reality? There is so much right here in front of me that I could get present with. This feather. Examine that feather. Look at life like a child. Examine things more closely. If they're catching your pique and your curiosity, get present with that. If you're curious about this, get still and get present with it. Examine it. You know, I said this the other day, a little boy, he was 6, came up and sat next to me at a picnic table and we examined a black and white and gray ladybug. It was a beetle bug that looked like a ladybug. The whole time, he just sat there and we talked about it and he came back and forth. And his mother, who was distracted before they left, said, thank you for, what's the word I want to use, team? For not just paying your attention or giving attention to, but yeah, I can't think of the word right now. Something about, it's like right there on the tip of my tongue. Basically, just thank you. I said, you don't have to thank me. I said, he's teaching me. We're teaching each other. Your 6-year-old, your 2-year-old, your 1-year-old, granddaughter, children around you, son, daughter, whatever, teaches you in every now present moment. But we've gotten to the point and we've gotten so disconnected from each other. And I'm not saying these devices aren't beneficial. There's good and there's bad. But when you become so distracted from nature, from reality, from present moment, you lose of what this is right now. This is where all the magic happens. This is where all the wisdom, the knowledge happens. This is where the downloads happen. Where do you get your best downloads, your best information, your ideas? You do it when you're doing the dishes, you're vacuuming, when you're mowing your lawn, when you're fully present in that, not just going through the motions, taking a shower, taking a walk, sitting in nature. Instead of like trying to figure it out, just be present with what you're doing and the flow will happen. The channel that you are, we are all channels in our own way. Some of us are more for speaking, some of us are for more art and music, whatever. We are all channels of source consciousness. Period. I'm getting full body chills for confirmation. Somebody might be just having that revelation. That we are all channels. And the less you try to control or try to figure it out, the more that opens, the more that clears up, and the more the distortions in the programming, the conditions can fall away. Right? It's just living in the now. Getting here now. How do we get here now? That's a start. Not here. Here. Breathing past here. Breathing up and down fully. Breathing in and out fully from here. And then bringing all of that energy up and then down. Up your upper chakra systems, past your 5th chakra, up to your 6th, your 7th, your 8th, your 9th, your 10th, 11th, and 12th. Breathing up into source consciousness and bringing all of that energy down into Gaia, expanding into Gaia, sharing that energy, breathing in Gaia energy all the way up and down your pillar, because you are a pillar of light. So imagine your physical avatar in this matrix is standing in a massive pillar of light that's loaded with rainbow frequencies, golden, white, crystal, and diamond frequencies, whatever colors you want to work with, that pillar's coded and gridded with sacred geometry, light language, codes, frequencies, energies, sound. That's what you are, beyond this physical, sacred, advanced technology spacesuit that we're walking around, that our soul is having this experience in right here, right now. Okay? So let's become present. Stare at a candle flame. Stare at the incense as it burns. My son will comment on this all the time. Just, what does that do? Sometimes it'll go straight up. Sometimes it'll just float strictly across the entire room. And the entire room is literally, it's like this low-hanging fog, like across the room. And then you can see all the magic that's taking place. And sometimes you can see the elementals in there as well, the nature spirits that are here. Looking at the raindrops, the dewdrops. Just do this. Try this for 30 days, Source is asking. 30 days. Sit with a blade of grass. Sit with a dandelion. Sit with a tree. Sit with a leaf. Sit with a bug. Sit with the fire. Sit with the water. I'm getting full body. This whole message is just like full body chills. Like I've got full body chills right now. Feel the now, feel the frequency and the energy, the flavor, the color, the essence that I am, but feel your frequency and energy. The more and more you're getting turned on and activated and elevated and expanded, right? Expanding. Well, the more you express, the more you become present, the more in this eternal now you are, the more magic happens. The more messages you receive, the more confirmations, the validations, the signs, the synchronicities, the key codes, those things that the human part loves. Like your inner child just loves, yay! It's like, you know, if you know that if you see the sign and synchronicity or the thing that lines up, like I send somebody the thing and they're like 24 hours before that's the message that I needed, or you're saying exactly the same thing that I was thinking the other day. That's how our telepathic communication is continuing to open up more and more, whether you realize it or not. 11 on the timer, 1101. Those numbers are very significant in the declaration. I'm highly recommending this. I haven't seen this was the 250th anniversary podcast, Acid for Squares. They did a post yesterday. I watched it, mind-blowing, on the coding in our original documents. Just curiosity. I don't understand all the math. The math is beyond my understanding in this current human. My soul can understand the math. That's why my soul's like very intrigued. My human's like, this is fascinating. And the codes, in the way that the codes are broken down. So, Acid for Squares, if I remember, I'll tag it in the video. The 250th anniversary, this amazing human, amazing. And he was channeling, like every time he closed his eyes, like he's full-blown channeling. But in the present moment, and then they did another episode, I'll probably watch that from last year. If you like the codes, the signs, the synchronicities, the math, the geomat, everything sound, frequency, math, and geometry, sacred geometry. That's what we are. And I'm put together. Okay. So I guess the message today for Source, from Source, your highest, your team is asking you to slow down. I did a video on just breathing. Hopefully you caught it. If not, check it out. Just to pause and to breathe. 3, 5, 10 breaths before you do the next thing. Sitting with your coffee, sitting with your tea, sitting with your kids, and just breathe. Teach your kids. Be the example, not just for your children, but for collective consciousness. We're not here to prove anything to you. We're not here to convince you. We are here to be the example for the collective, for our children, for our grandchildren. To be the example by giving ourselves, by choosing ourselves, by coming back to ourselves and just living. My son now will freely pull cards when he wants to pull cards, play with the cards. He will speak his light language whenever he wants to, right? He has now set up his own form of meditation or stillness practice because mom says, I'm going to go do this for a few minutes. Okay? So be the example, be present in the eternal now, pause, and for 30 days, maybe once a day, say, I'm going to examine a feather for 5 minutes and journal down everything that you witness or what the feather tells you. What does the feather giving you see? What do you see in the feather? What do you see in the feather? What do you know about the feather? What do you know what the feather is telling you? What do you hear through the feather? What do you feel with the feather? And you can do this each day. Pick an element, pick an item, and be with it for 5 or 10 minutes and just journal on that. I didn't come up with this. Source just came up with this, 1414. I just hit record and I allow the channel to open and the messages to come through. I thought I was going to talk about something else. I mean, I'll still talk about that. But for some reason, she really feels this is important to coming back to this eternal now, this present moment, this inner child wonder, excitement. Get excited, because what is yours will never pass you by. You have to get back into that innocence. And children feel frequency and energy first. They know frequency and energy first. Animals feel frequency and energy first. They know energy and frequency first. We need to get back to that, and you find that in your heart, and that's Getting back to learning how to discern truth from a big pile of bullshit. Okay? Idiot shinit idiomat owa hinat idianat ariana 1515. I am you, you're me, and we are we. We are everything and we are nothing. From the bottom of my heart, I'll see you soon. Bye.